Well, hello once again, YouTube. This is Ryunma with my review of Total Drama, with my review of the Redonkulous Race, My Way or Zimbabwe. First of all, after watching the first time, I suddenly got it into my head that Jose has a similar speech pattern to Trisha from 16, so I was willing to bet that they were done by the same people, same person, but it looks as though I was wrong, according to the internet. Speaking of the ice dancers and their cursed lava rock, I had no idea. Well, there were some theories I studied in the last video as to how they'd return it, but I had no idea that they would try going to Hawaii on their own and then go to Zimbabwe. That's silly even for Total Drama, but I suppose it fits with their sense of humor. Sorry, I ate some chocolate cookies that were chewy before I made this video. But Jacques having to perform an offering for whatever reason when they returned the lava rock, did that even really need to be there? It wasn't all that funny, it was just stupid. And going by the promos, it looks as though they still somehow managed to stay in the race, at least until Maori or the highway. How does that make sense? I guess anything makes sense in a cartoon show, but I guess that whole running to Hawaii on your own and then running back to the race, I guess that was the only way the writers could think of to keep them around, no matter how lazy it seems to viewers like us. And I don't know how I missed this the first time, but a thought occurred to me on my second watching. Could Stephanie's comment about Ryan needing to put on his chicken hat or something like that be a reference to the chicken hats that DJ and Courtney had to wear when they refused to do challenge number 1 in Total Drama Island? And why are they making Dwayne into a lame safety-obsessed helicopter parent now? Like, almost halfway through the season. Behavior like this practically guarantees both the snap from Junior and their elimination. But did he really deserve to think his son got eaten by a lion? These days it seems like there are just so many actual kids shows, or at least more childish shows aimed at children, coming out of places like Canada these days. So I like how Dwayne and Junior's being in the race gives us some of that kid feeling without being so juvenile as to feel as though we were actually watching a kid show. And speaking of Dwayne and Junior, once again, as with the geniuses, the foibles of a team, nearly in this case, led to their elimination this episode. If Dwayne and Junior had better communication and were able to both communicate and listen to each other, they would have shared the same idea of how to find each other once they were separated. Better communication and listening probably wouldn't have led Junior to seek some alone time either. It was pretty smart of Lorenzo to hide in the bushes and then sucker punch Chet when he thought it was a white rhino. And it was also smart how the cadets tired the rhino out in order to get their picture with it, planned or unplanned though it may be. I was glad to see more of Junior's crush on Carrie that we saw briefly when they left Paris. But it was too bad it also seems like it'll end in this episode. Though who knows, the writers may try to get some more mileage out of it for the sake of comedy. Could the daters or haters possibly be getting back together? It seems likely. I'm glad they didn't just turn out to be another Bridget and Jeff, constantly making out and loving on each other to the detriment of their progress. They say hatred works for them, but will it last? Or will it break? Could it even possibly lead to their ironic downfall somehow? I bet they go down hating each other and only make up for real after they get eliminated. Near the end of the episode, as we came to the last two teams, sorry, I had to fart. Father, son, and ice dancers, I think. Yes, it was. I had a feeling that Dwayne and Junior would be the ones going home, if only because of the commercials that have the spoilers in them. Unless it turned out to be another stinking non-elimination challenge. Is anyone else getting really sick of those? We need to have some of these guys eliminated. Pretty much the Rockers or the Ice Dancers, if you ask me. So that some of the teams we actually like, the Goths, the Best Friends, the Cadets, can continue forward and give us some good viewing. Some of these losers are just so boring, cliched, or downright ineffectual that they probably should have been going home a long time ago. Total Drama writers, if you're listening to this review, ditch the stinking Rockers already! Now, that's it for the review, though I have a little business for my followers out there. I have a prior engagement tonight, and I'll be getting back from it late. I'll be away when when tonight's episode airs, and I will be unable to watch it until late tonight or early tomorrow, so that may throw off the scheduling for my next review video. Please bear with us, and I apologize for any disappointment or anything this may cause. That's it, so... my cat, he's very old and senile. Once he stops, I'll cut the stinking video. There we are. Thank you. Sorry about the noise. 3, 2, 1, and